What's up, y'all? I'm Mr. President, and you are now investing with Prez. Be sure to hit the like button for the algorithms. If you're not currently subscribed to my channel, subscribe. And in today's video, we're going to address the question that was asked to me. How do I feel like other financial influencers are leading people into a burning house? Let's have that conversation. It's time. Stay tuned, y'all. I'll be back.
About people that looks like me. So what do you guys heard the term crabs in the barrel. Listen, no one ever shoots down. They always shoot up, okay? And I'm telling you, whatever you do in your jobs or whatever you're doing, singing, writing a book, in your churches and your jobs, you get a promotion, somebody's going to aim at you and shoot. That's just what it is. He's doing the devil's work. Let him do it. You have a...
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
Ever heard me come on this platform and down another YouTuber? Never. And it never will happen. Okay? All right.
Shit. Got your ass.
And then he comes on and he's making all of these posts. Well, I think crypto's going to do this. Bro, you just bought up $10 worth of Bitcoin yesterday. Now you're teaching. And unfortunately, the people, remember this, the lady or the guy that sings off key sings the loudest. So I don't want you guys following people that don't know that's going to cost you money. And I don't want you to listen to some dude that's in his mama's basement that never moved out, and he 45 years old and he got $10 right in.
He criticized me the other day because they asked me what I do, and I said, I'm going to bomb the shit out of them. It's true. I don't care. I don't care. They've got to be stopped.
Hey, Mama Margaret, where you at? I heard that you like me. I love you too, and you raise a good young man right here.
Now, I know you may be wondering, well, Prez, he didn't name drop. He didn't mention your name or anything. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's play a little game of let's put two and two together. And I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory about myself. A little over a year ago, after losing everything, I was staying with the family member, and we got into a disagreement, and I was basically kicked out. So I had to then quit the job that I had at the time and move back to my hometown of Baltimore, Maryland. From that point, I took all of the money that I had, and I pretty much day traded for survival the entire summer last year. The only person that knew about my living situation when I had to move back to Baltimore, I had to move in with my grandmother. I was also 45 years old at the time. I'm 46 now. And only one person on this social media platform knew about my living situation at the time. And that was the main person that you saw me collaborating with on this channel. So, as you just seen in the last clip, 45-year-old guy living with their grandmother on YouTube trying to teach. I mean, it's pretty obviously. But that's not all. Let's continue. Because the question was, how do I feel like these influencers are leading people into a burning house? Let's go. There are more than one. We're not letting that slide. We're gonna have that conversation when the time is right. We're gonna have this conversation because my subscribers need to know why I decided to separate myself from the other financial content creators on this platform. One, they ain't right. They are part of the problem, part of the poverty problem, because you got a lot of people out here that's running into these financial influencers, and they're in poor financial situations like I was when I stumbled across these financial influencers. I'll take full accountability for my bad financial decisions. And when I did run across that first video, I was desperate. I was desperate. I was in a bad financial situation. Just before all of the life events started happening, the accident, the everything, the loss of everything happened. Like, I was desperate. Out here trying to turn that couple thousand into thousands. You understand what I'm saying? Trying to save everything. And I know I'm not the only one out here that's like that. That was like that. So if you out here in your videos promoting classes on how to day trade and get rich quick and this hot stock, you part of the problem, because most people out here are fucking sheep, including myself at one point. Can't think for themselves. And when you're in a desperate situation like that, you're looking for the magic bullet. You're looking for the magic bullet. You're looking for a quick way out. You're either looking for the lotto, the casino, or gambling, or the stock market, because you heard it was great. Now you done blew your account, and you potentially got your lights shut off, or potentially missed rent or something like that, because one, you gambling and getting rich quick instead of doing things the right way from day one. I take full accountability for my shit, but when you know better, you do better. And the first thing, if I speak on it, if I start name dropping, they'll say, oh, you're a hater, or you trying to come up off of them. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If you see something, say something, right? I'm that much of a caring person. I love others so much that I don't want to see nobody end up like I ended up. Grinding from the bottom, losing everything. I don't want to see that. I already see it out here, me being out here. I already see that in my day-to-day travels now. People living in hotels, whole families living in hotels, whole families living in vehicles. It's hot out here. But you want day trade with the last little bit of money you got left. Open your eyes. You understand where I'm coming from? Put a 1 in the chat. Like, you're part of the problem. Yeah, we take accountability for our own actions, but if someone's desperate and they see that and they look good, they're gonna try it. Wouldn't you? If you was desperate, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you try it? I know you would. We human at the end of the day. We human at the end of the day. You would try it. You desperate. Fellas, this is a scenario for you. You just met a nice young lady, baddie, beautiful. Y'all just had a kid. Y'all both making poor financial choices. Now y'all got turn-off notices, eviction notices, all of that. Baby needs stuff. You sitting on the bed with your hand in your head, trying to figure it out. She's standing over top of you with the baby on her hip. You better do something before I find somebody who will. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You better do something before I find a dude who will. You're gonna gamble. You're gonna try to do something real quick, even whether it be legal or illegal. Hopefully it's something legal. So let's go with the legal route. What are your options? Let's see. You got research studies where you become a human guinea pig. You may not have time to do all of that because you may have to go and do some inpatient stuff for a week or so. You may get a couple grand, but that's just a band-aid over the problem. You're still making poor financial choices. You can try to gamble. Let's say you gamble and you win. Okay, you just simply put a band-aid over the problem. You're still making poor financial choices. You're gonna be right back in this situation again. So you gotta make better financial choices. You don't need it, don't buy it. I don't need it, I don't buy it. Try to cut those living expenses as much as you can. You don't need it, get rid of it. It's just that simple. You're like, this guy don't know what he's talking about. He's living in this van. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. It took for me to hit rock bottom for me to learn, like, yo, where did I go wrong? What am I doing wrong? How do I fix this? How do I never fail again? So I started reading. I do apologize for the choppiness, the video quality of that last clip, but you heard the audio and you pretty much understand where I'm coming from. But that's not all. I'm gonna let another content creator further elaborate on this matter. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Oh, where are my manners? I'm sorry, y'all. I will attach the link to the original content creator. Shout out to the No Regrets Show. I will attach the link to that original video of the next clip in the description of this video. So be sure to hit a like for the algorithms. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Let's go.
You see, we have a short-term memory span. This is October of 2020. 45,000 people. Just imagine the 45,000 people took his financial advice. Back then, I was talking about index funds. I've always been talking about total stock market, great paying dividend stocks, or a S&P 500. Just imagine if you would have took my advice back then, what your portfolio would be at. But no, you took this guy's advice, and we're going to get into a video on how he just gives information, and then if you look years later, he switches up.
Some of you old schoolers, y'all know where that comes from. But anyway, so we're back to Neo now. I'm going to tell you between the two, which one I would invest in. Drum roll, please. Both. Window siding, roofing, that's important for you guys to understand. What I'm going to tell you, that in 2018, 19, 20, 21, so that's just 3 years ago, the winter of 2018, I was driving Uber. I was in sales, and there were good years in sales and bad years in sales. You guys know that are in sales. You never know. You could literally make half of
In 2018, this guy was driving for Uber. I've been a longshoreman for over 20 contract years now, okay? In 2018, he got late. He told you himself that's why he's a good salesman, because he was in sales. He was driving for Uber. The rest of that story is his wife lost her job. So what does he do? He starts a YouTube finance channel. Now, let me show you where the victim mindset comes in. Whenever you call somebody out, especially, I got to come out and say this, a lot of black folks, when you catch them in a lie, did you see how Jerome Powell called out Donald Trump? Did they say, we all need to stick together? How come you not sticking together? Because we share the same skin color. No, he called them out, because when somebody's telling you some bullshit, you got to verify it and then trust them. He called them out, right? I called him out with this mega backdoor Roth IRA shit, and the first thing he does is go to skin color. Listen to him.
That's what I'm going to leave it on today, but let's see what you guys are talking about. Hey, Larry, what's going on? I keep making videos about you. You know, I'm going to just tell you this. I don't know. I don't know. I believe somebody keep telling me that somebody keeps making videos about me, and he said,
No. Ain't nobody tell you that. I mentioned you in the video because I put at Stock Up with Larry Jones. When you do that, you get a mention and it pops up under your comment tab. I do it so you get it, Keenan Grace gets it, Chris Sane, Aristotle Investments, Wall Street Trapper, Kelly OG. Yeah, all you people that popped up in 2020 and gave the black community false expectations on getting rich, because not one of you talk about getting a career, not one of you talk about buying real estate, not one of you talk about paying down debt. Oh, because you actually have to do that shit. What you guys want to do is sell to the community that you don't have to have any career, no financial literacy. You could just jump into the stock market and make quick money. You use the word plays. I use investments. You don't show any proof of anything. No buy orders, no sell orders, no bank statements, nothing. All you do is show screenshots of how you bought at the bottom, sold at the top. Here's the history of Larry Jones. When markets are going up, buy. I'm buying this, I'm buying that, I'm buying this, I'm buying that. When markets go down, he timed it, got out, and he's holding cash. Pray for me, good people. I bumped my knee on the nightstand in the middle of the night, and I might need surgery because my knee is swelling. But my allergies have been bothering me, man. Pray for me, good people. I got a migraine. You always want sympathy when you get people crushed. But then when markets are bull market, you're just throwing stock tickers out on how much money you made. But you never showed proof of this backdoor Roth IRA. Where's the proof? How did you do it? You were driving for Uber. You were in sales. Does Uber have a 401k program? Were you an independent contractor? When did you switch the money out of a 401k into a tax-free backdoor Roth IRA? I would love to know how you did this. But you're going to change the subject and play victim and say, I'm attacking you because you're an influencer and we share the same color. I go after people that are full of shit. That's who I go after. Chris Norland did it, and you called him a bony-faced freak, and you called him a racist.
That he looks like me, and he only makes videos about people that looks like me. So
instead of having those award ceremonies where you give each other awards, you know how like Wall Street Trapper gets an award, you got an award, EYL, Myron Gold, or whatever. Can you make a video and show your subscribers' portfolios? Can we see their Roth IRAs? I would love to know the net worth of your subscribers. I would love to know. All you black financial influencers popped up in 2020. How is the black community any better? I know a lot of Gucci was bought with stimulus money. A lot of people have horrible car debt, but where is all the wealth? That's what I'm asking. Why don't you ever show real estate? Why? Because you actually have to own real estate. You actually need good credit. You need a career, and you need to have a stable career to buy real estate. Why don't you guys like ever show anything tangible? Show gold and silver bars. Okay? Show your careers. Like show real careers. Like why is there always other people making like they're leveling up in their careers, but you guys never talk about it. All the riches are always done in stock market and crypto. That's the only path to wealth. Where's the real estate? Why are you not walking through real estate? I walk through my condo all the time telling people what they need. Why don't you guys ever do this? You're filming in your basement of your home. Why don't you tell people that if you create a business in your home, you can write that off as a business expense? Why do you think dentists work out of their home? There'll be a dentist office on one side and their home is on the other side because now you can use that as a business expense. Why do you think Jews buy these big compounds and make them churches? Because now a lot of the stuff they do is tax-free. Talk about that stuff. Oh, you don't know about that.
What do you guys heard the term crabs in the barrel. Listen, no one ever shoots down. They always shoot up, okay?
Larry Jones, you fly Southwest, bro. I fly United Business Polaris first class. Okay? I'm away in Greece right now. You're at your home in your studio. Why are you, if you make so much money in the market, why are you not on a beach retired somewhere or on a yacht making these videos? Why are you either in your car, you're in your studio, or you're traveling in the States? I never see you leave the damn country. Like, you never leave the country. You're never international. Do you have these stamps in your passport? Okay. Or you go visit Stocks with Josh in Hawaii. That's one of the 50 states. I have a question. Why are you not retired? You're making life-changing money for the past 5 years. That means you'll be worth $100 million. If you're making so damn much money, why do you need to have money moves? You're not answering the question. How did you do the mega backdoor Roth IRA? Oh, because it's for entertainment, educational purposes only. I'm trying to learn. Teach me how you did it.
About people that looks like me. So what do you guys heard the term crabs in the barrel. Listen, no one ever shoots down. They always shoot up, okay? And I'm telling you, whatever you do in your jobs or whatever you're doing, singing, writing a book, in your churches and your jobs, you get a promotion, somebody's going to aim at you and shoot. That's just what it is. He's doing the devil's work. Let him do it. You have a...
I'm doing the devil's work. I mean, you're a gospel man, right? You're a pastor, right? Actually, you're not a pastor. You were a bass guitarist in a gospel band and an Uber driver and a salesman. I'm doing the devil's work. You should know the 10 Commandments. Isn't one of the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not bear false witness? Meaning you shouldn't be lying, right? So if I'm lying, tell me where I'm lying. Point out where I'm lying, Larry Jones. What did I say that was false? How did you do this mega backdoor Roth IRA? How did you do it? I'm trying to know. How did you do this? How did you move all this money from a 401k to a Roth IRA twice? Because you said you did it for your daughter, then you did it for another family member, or was it the same person? How did you put your 401k money from working into a Roth IRA for your daughter? Like, yo, I'm so damn confused. Because the only time you can do that is if you're leaving a job, you got fired from a job, or your business shuts down. Then I believe that you can roll it into a Roth IRA. But how did you do it? Where did it come from? Uber, sales? You miraculously did it during a bull market.
Never, ever heard me come on this platform and down another YouTuber. Never. And it never will happen. Okay? All right.
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.